chat to people all the time about new roles and opportunities, their top tier talent, or just undiscovered gems. And I was on the phone to someone just the other day, fantastic candidate, and they told me they couldn't actually believe that we were having a conversation because it's so rare. Most applications you send out, you won't hear back, you won't get an email, you won't get a response. And you definitely won't get a conversation over the phone about your application and what you could do differently. The reality is, your applications will generally fail. 99% of the time, you won't hear back. You'll be lucky if you get a generic response email that might take days, weeks, or months before you even get that response. It can be quite impactful because you might be a perfect candidate for the role and you just can't figure out why you've been overlooked. And when you're applying for loads of roles, that negative impact can compound. As long as you know how the process works, you can protect what will affect you and what won't. Something to look out for. If you are lucky enough to get a call back from a recruiter or hiring manager, being asked tons of questions about your background, skill set and experience might feel like admin or a painful conversation to have, especially when you're busy and doing other things. This is actually a green flag. It validates all that hard work and resilient job seeking that you've been doing. Recently, I've been asking job seekers, do you know what an ATS is? That's why I'm asking these questions. The CV, the details, they're getting uploaded onto a portal. Large corporations, they all use them. Now don't worry, your data isn't sold on. It's a way for in-house recruiters, talent managers and HR personnel, hiring managers to keep track of your details. When did you apply? How many times? What are your skills? Now this is a great sign. It verifies there is a tangible role that you are being qualified for. You are being considered and you're being uploaded. That will move you, if you're lucky enough, to the next stage. Now here's a massive takeaway for you. Some roles on paper may actually look more desirable, but reduce your opportunity of being selected massively. We're talking 30, 60, even up to 90% drop-off rates. I've seen 2 identical roles, fantastic opportunities, awesome brand. It will look great on the CV, paying lucrative rates, long-term opportunities, stability. The only difference, one was a day shift, the other was a night shift. Now obviously there were tons more applicants for the day shift role, over 60% more in fact. By applying for what on paper might seem like the less desirable role of the two, you'll be giving yourself an instant 30% boost on average, just from pressing apply to that one alone. That's a huge head start, especially in an ultra competitive market. So a lot of the time you've got to read the market. What are the conditions? What's going up? What's going down? What is speeding up and what's slowing? Maybe you need a 3, 6 or 12-month opportunity to keep yourself out of the market while you're searching for something that's more ideal, more desirable, or even better paid. What's even more interesting, if you are a high caliber candidate, you're applying for a lower, harder to fill role, you've got a massive chance of being moved to the next stage, securing an interview, or even a task brief. Now here's the kicker, even if you are selected for interview, but you don't end up getting the job, that's still a win-win. Go for it anyway. Even if on paper the role may not be your ideal. As a job seeker, chances are you will never interview for enough roles throughout your career. Think of it like going to the gym and lifting weights and doing reps. Talking about yourself, selling yourself, it is a skill that you will only get better at within the real situation. And then a massive bonus on top of that is if you actually get feedback. Your recruiter, generally 9 times out of 10, will always give you feedback after an interview. Hiring managers should do the same. Now sure, the market is the toughest that I've ever seen in 20 years, but the gap between those that have been successful and those that aren't is actually increasing. Now, if you want to be one of the top 10 career movers, drop a comment below. Start playing the strategy game. Let me know about what you want to hear about next. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.